Hi, it is now Tuesday, February 4th. Yesterday, I was talking about how when doing and recording the nature sounds, it was a lot of white noise and it sounded very distant. And I sent one of them that I recorded to my mom, and she was like, it's because you're too far away. So it was just picking up a bunch of wind, even though it wasn't windy. But the issue that I did come across was not only was I trying to get away from the guy with the leaf blower, even though he's just doing his job, not only was it adding extra noise in the background, but it was also deterring the animals. So I'm trying to follow the bird sounds and the birds running away from me and the man with the leaf blower because of his loud noise. But he's just doing his job, by the way. But it was affecting what I was trying to go for, getting the sounds. And I did end up getting the sounds, but they were very distant because they weren't close enough. And it picked up a lot of white noise. So my mom, God bless her heart, she stay coming in clutch. My mom, she just went outside early in the morning and got a whole bunch of bird sounds because they stay in our tree back in my city where I'm from. And she sent me that recording. So I used that recording, tried my best to edit it in Logic Pro, using the channel EQ and isolating the high-pitched bird sounds and trying to dim down the white noise, even though the white noise is still sort of there. But I'm okay with that because it goes with the VHS style look that I was going for when editing it, as you will see in a couple seconds. This is what I've edited so far. And to get this look, let me just show y'all. Please come. There we go. To get that look, I added, without it, this is what it looks like without it. And this is just the raw film, the raw footage from what I recorded in that park in the middle of the downtown area. And this is what it looks like after adding Gaussian blur and noise, and then sharpen it. And then I did some color wheel and color board adjustments. I didn't know what I was doing. I just did what looked good, and I also looked up on a YouTube video how to get a VHS look. YouTube always comes in clutch when I'm editing anything. I'm looking it up so I can know how to do it on my own instead of paying somebody else to do it. There is a little bit of editing that I will add in. I will see how it comes out and if I like it or not, whether or not I will keep it. But for the most part, I would say this is done. Okay, it is now Wednesday, February 5th, and I am still editing, but basically I'm done. I changed the original glitches that I had. If I could do my own nature sounds, I might as well do my own glitches. So I just took a part of the nature sound and chose the different effects that's already in Final Cut Pro and changed that into a glitch. And I tweaked it a little bit for it to sound the way that I want it to. So now everything here is of my own recording and my own, and also my mother who recorded the nature sounds. Now I'm doing a little bit of extra in Adobe After Effects, but it's not necessary. Technically, I've already finished editing. I just want to try something else to be a little extra and explore my creativity. But this is a scribble effect, and I'm using the brush. I'm in Adobe After Effects. Look up on YouTube how to do a scribble effect in Adobe After Effects. If you don't want to pay for a monthly subscription with Adobe, you could probably figure out a way to do it in Final Cut Pro, which is probably going to take a little bit of extra steps. But do what you can with what you got. And if not, I'm sure you could probably do something similar to that on on Canva or some other phone video editing device that's for free. So that's just an update for Wednesday, February 5th. It has now been a week for a 17-second clip. Like, oh my goodness. And I am enjoying the process. I truly am. It's like every time I get over that block of something that will drive me into that state of Debbie Downer, for lack of better words. And then I get over it. Now it just pushes me to want to do it more. And now that I've learned how to get what to do whenever in that situation, I could apply that in any future stumbling blocks or roadblocks. But that's just an update for today. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. Hello again. It is now February 6th on a Thursday. And I have finished editing. Finally. I said I was doing the scribble effect on After Effects. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it because while I was in the process of doing it, it was like I had to redo it like 6 different times. But once I finally got the end result and exported it, I was like, you know what? I really like this. So now it's just time to put it out. But this entire process has been a learning journey. Like over a week of recording, recording my own sounds, editing it, using YouTube University to figure out the look that I'm trying to go for, and going off of my creative expertise to bring it into fruition. And I did just that, and I am proud of myself. And I look forward to this journey of this year of making all these short films and editing it and recording all the sounds, all the trials. But even though this was just a 17-second clip, and it took like a week in its entirety to produce this 17-second clip, I enjoyed it. And I haven't felt like this sense of excitement for something in a long time. And I can't wait to see how far I go and how many doors open up for me. So hopefully you guys enjoy this entire process. While I'm making these films, I'm going to be vlogging the process and then putting that out weekly, so I could build up that algorithm. Because the film itself is, if this took a week for 17 seconds, imagine like a 5-minute, man, that's going to take the entire month, if not over a month. So I'm going to be vlogging that process and putting those videos out weekly so that there can be something on my channel and I could build that momentum and that algorithm and build traffic. So I'm not just putting this out and nobody sees it, because that would be a bummer. This is the conclusion. Hopefully you guys enjoy the 17-second clip and you enjoy the process of this vlog, because I definitely did. Even though it may have sounded like I was complaining the entire time, I did enjoy this process. Stay tuned for more.